Hey guys, and welcome back to Other Worlds. Other World? Other Worlds, yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Okay.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being overrun by a
What was I doing? Okay, investigate a place.
box of vagrants and undesirable.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Can't be too careful.
Hey, you guys going? Good? Good. Just waiting for the elevator. So, how's your day? Oh, no, fine. That was a bit awkward. Oh, wait, give me a second. There we go, just making sure my voice is on. Can I go through here? Ah, it's locked.
How may I be of assistance? Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
No, everything's good.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. A fair and appropriate point. Please feel free to look around. I'll just get out of your way.
Thank you. You guys stay there.
One person gets all this space just to sign papers all day?
Yep. Sounds about right. All right. Let's see, view messages. Keycard. Nice.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyon can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was just awful.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not real.
Yeah, you tell me. Okay, message routed 343. What? Between 3 and 9 messages, okay. Done. Okay. Achieve the okay. Don't care. The board can suck it. Hear that? Take me down. Where do I have to go? I'm lazy. Just fast travel. Okay, go this way. Mind me, just going in here. Do 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 do. Do. He's friendly. Don't seem like the enemy. Wait.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been pounding the
Can you guys keep that closed while I'm hacking, please? Okay, can I even go down there? Give me a second. Save it.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance. Basically, if you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
New nation, let me free right now. All you have to record won't be fit for posting floors.
What?
Please don't tell I'll bury you so deep and you die for paper cuts before you can call out.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding, huh?
That's right.
Oh, clever.
Guys, keep that closed, please. What weapon did I get? This. Don't mind me. Just. Don't mind. It's one of you guys. Come on. Good thing I went with intimidation. Can't really look around. Wait. Okay. Let's try that again and actually properly do it.
Not so fast.
There you go. A Chinese check. A chess. A Chinese chess.
Easy.
Didn't see that before. You want to save it by nobody gets. Oh, can you use that? Here you go. Okay, save it when it gets healed. Okay. Have to kind of hurry. Nope, wrong area. God damn it. That's why I saved it. Okay, eventually I'll do this. And that disguise doesn't last long. Where do I have to go? Okay, here. Okay, I can go. No. Where do I go? Okay, I go upstairs.
Entering quiet mode.
Hmm? Something's not right. Lawbreaker! I saw that! No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm gonna need to see some identification. Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right? We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friends down here. Believe me, you're not the first. Just get out of here. I don't want to catch you hanging around.
Okay. Investigate research death of human subject. With information. Senior ritual for the high level, resulting in casual play. The subject can be okay. So that by okay. Project lifetime. Okay, appointment. Expected to receive human subjects for spam. Okay, without causing the death of human subject can lose over.
Great work.
You. Try to get it. I got 2 more dialogues I can use. Okay, let's talk about this.
What? This area's for all. I guess that's what. When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely. Still, you should go. I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
Come on. There you go. Where's the... I think we did it.
A reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the
Stay with you.
ship. Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
I didn't get 100% because I didn't really want to kill those guys. Hey, that was a mistake.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Damn, that's not enough. Not nearly enough for the whole ship. I could revive a handful of settlers. Maybe, possibly, damn. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
said, whatever you are. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. You absolutely should. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time. The board's going to catch up to me sooner or later. This way I'll have time to set up some particularly nasty defenses. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Nice. What's this?
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. There you go, a lot of guns. Let's see. Area effect damage received, plasma damage received. Oh, whatever, just, yeah.
That should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Okay. Let's get Eddie. Are we heading to the end of the game or something? Kind of feels like we're heading to the end of the game.
If you don't mind you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Okay.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Wait. I'm not sure if this is the end of the game. Is pretty short. I might head to the next game. What would be the next game? What would be the next game? Gotta think about that.
I'm curious. Wells may have been a delusional madman, but he risked his life to save yours. So why turn him in?
But after what? So he tried to use me.
Revenge is a powerful motivator. Wells was thoughtless and manipulative. Turning him in was the right thing to do. You've done well. You're efficient, talented, loyal. And if you're ready to get to work, we can finally start doing some good in this colony.
Me?
My sources tell me you've been busy on Monarch. I'm sure you've seen the miserable state of affairs there, but lawless cesspool that it may be, Monarch has one important asset. All of Monarch's extraplanetary broadcasts are routed through Devil's Peak Station. I want you to claim Devil's Peak Station for the board, by force if need be. I have an agent working in Stellar Bay, Everett Gill. Have a word with him as soon as you arrive. The passphrase is, "The kind of pine grows at night." Yes? So what? Look, that's not important. Get to Stellar Bay and find Everett Gill. Speak to Percival before you go. He'll arrange for your reward for turning in Wells.
Adjutant Akande has instructed me to reward you for information leading to the arrest of Phineas Wells. Please allow me to extend my felicitations on a job well done.
Oh, thanks.
Quite so, madam. As an acting agent of the board, you are entitled to purchase a selection of official board-certified equipment at a discount. Do let me know if you wish to take advantage of this special offer.
Oh, nice.
I am at your service.
Do you got some nice weapons for me? What weapons do you have? Looks like this. Ooh. Oh, you got some good weapons here, don't you? Okay, okay, I see you. What type of armors do you have? Your armor's not that good. Yeah, your armor's not. Oh, whoa. Hang on. 84. That? Yes, please. I'll buy that. How much my gun? How much is this? 525. 525. That's 525. And what do you?
How may I be of assistance?
525. 25. Okay, same. Oh, can't purchase this. Okay. Definitely get anything else. Yeah, thank you for the armor. Let's see, 60, 80. Oh, black. I like this one. You can get my old armor. You have 70. But you had better armor than I did. Wow. Okay. I see you had it. You had better armor than I did.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Yeah, give me a second. There you go. Store everything. Store everything. Yep. That should be good.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes.
Oh, it's fine.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself?
Okay, let's see what he says when I get back. I'm gonna tell him about the signal and hopefully he gets me. Second plan.
I won't wish you luck on the Hope. Can't. What's on your...
No. Okay, well, doing our mission. Let's see. Investigate to the Hope. To the Hope.
Crew report. Bioka is drunk. We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Okay, patch. Okay. What's gonna happen if I skip the... Okay, tell me about that.
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the
bugger.
sun.
What again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system.
Yeah. Alright.
Sending a corrupted tracking signal to the board was quite clever, if I might say, Captain.
Oh, thank you. Can't take all the credit. Okay. Hopefully we just walk in there nice and peaceful, no fighting whatsoever. What game am I playing? Of course there's gonna be fighting. Fight my way through all the robots probably. There's always robots.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Oh, we're good. Guess we're in friendly terms. Hello.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
What was that? Engineer and lie. Science. God damn it. I don't have enough engineering skills. Thought I did have. Let's see, engineering. Yeah, I got 60. 950. Yeah, that's the problem. I need lying. Did you got anything for that lying? No. I'll be right back, Captain.
Muting volume now.
Nicely done.
Okay, what's the point of this? I do have a plan. Where's my ship out? There's my ship. I'm gonna get a gear that gives me 5 lying skills and then just go past them.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
Yeah, okay, we'll see. Line. No. Lockpicking, no. Engineering. Probably need that. In that engineering. The. Where's the medical? No. Handguns. Defensive, no. Plasma. No. Oh, long guns. Dodge, damage, sneak attack. No, dodging. Oh, come on, I do have dialogue skills. Hang on, that worked? Done a dialogue.
Ship.
So I should have 50, right? Yeah. When I put this on, I should have. Yep, there you go. Now this should work. Up here. I guess that's the way you can go around. If you want to be the all sneaky type. Let's try this area first. You can get in. That'd be perfect.
Get out of here on your own accord, or we'll dump your body out the airlock. Get out of here on your own accord, or we'll dump your body out the airlock.
Well, I guess we're not doing this. Go in a sneaky way then. Come on, guys. Up and over. Guess we're doing a sneaky route. Hey, we need hacking 90. No, I'm close to hacking. Nope. Guys in.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so where do you go now? We just have to get out of here. That's not the way out. Okay, see, it's actually working better than I thought it would.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Okay. Hang on. Never mind.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Hey, before I do this, tell me about.
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
I'll take those odds, thank you. Ready to skip.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive.
Just skip.
And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
No. Skipped.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Okay. Okay, I'm scared it myself. Do it.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3,
Oh
2,
God, please.
1.
ADN, does your
No.
captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Did it work? Hey, it worked.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh, Hope.
How did I fail? Oh, that. I don't care.
I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Let's do that again.
I don't recognize you. I'm just trying to make sure you belong here. I don't want any trouble out of you.
Nope. Okay, let's get out of here. How do I get out of here again? Alright, from this area, I think. Yeah, went up this area. Oh, we're not going for that again. Alright. Guess we go straight out the front door.
Initiating greetings protocol. Greetings.
Huh? I don't recognize. I'm just trying to make sure you. Yeah, move along.
Thank you. DVD.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from... Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the law you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song. As you wish, Captain.
Okay, thank you. That was awful. I think there's a DLCs maybe.
Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Okay, this feels like the end of the game. Great at the brainstorming the title.
Something looking for your friend.
Sorry, I'm
Substance is resistant to cleaning efforts.
oh, mate. Sorry, I was focused on something else. Okay, kept my head in the game. I was just thinking of a thumbnail, a title. Can't think of a title. I can't think of that right now. Just focus on this.
Toxin neutralized.
Cut him off.
Oh, you. There's not many people, yo. Oh, there's a lot of people. Never mind. So I need.
Great work.
Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna move this so I can actually have some room. Oh, that feels good. I actually have room. Actually move. Plate is not in my way. Not this weapon. Whoa. That's something else. Okay, Cecil, password to continue. Okay, I need. Do I need just to get past that? Okay, but the Hobart K return to Kate speaks about the next step. Your transmitted stream about Operation Pigs, you found the lab at work. So she's for information for his lost just added for his passcode. Okay, so I need to look for his passcode. Okay, and then there we go. What was he put in the pig? Okay, 5 years too late. 100 second recording. Voice special. Okay, discover that sentence. Okay, hit on the second video. I'll find it. Okay, got my note. Okay. Okay, to level 30. Okay, I'm gonna put some points in. Actually, what gun does she have? Okay, what gun do you? I keep your gun. I know. Game. Then you grab. Slow down, time down. Technical good. Okay. equip time, reload, range weapon, reload speed. Guess this one. Did we say cooldown? Yeah. It was that.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvat. Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Phineas, locked up in Tartarus? We cannot let this stand. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
Mr. Phineas is just about the only person with power trying to do any kind of good in Halcyon. We gotta bust him out.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
I'll take that. Strap in.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Roger. Let's break into it. Ow.
Captain Hawthorne never worked to support the board before, at least not officially. I suppose we are turning over a new leaf?
Yep. Yeah, I think there's a DLCs. The Silent Kick was the Phoenix first. So yeah, I think there's the two DLCs. Well, this is a DLC. Yeah, I think these are just the DLCs, mate. You ever know? Yep, let's go. Yeah, what? Yep, this is a... I knew it was coming to the end of the game.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
How well if all the plans go to get arrested? Well, what the hell is wrong with you people? Wait, is this until my sake? I'll just leave.
Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
Oh, hey, do you know you're also under the helmet? Tell me.
Alright, I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the idea of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that, just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance? Take care. I require a phone.
Right. That worked. Yeah.
Take someone to.
Oh, so what's with the name? And no, I can't have that in title. I can't think of a name. Trying to think of it.
The captain did right by us.
What was that? What's that noise?
The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardat.
He's coming!
Okay. Well, you guys have fun fighting up there.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
I just say 1 foot.
Soldier?
Huh? Are you new here?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Getting for you now.
Nice. Okay, I can buy some ammo and there you go. Just straight through everything. Armor. Let's see. Armor 50. Yeah. And why not? Nothing really good there. I love it. AD helmet. Might take that. Answers Parks and can't see that 60 and better. And you get this armor as well. Yeah, that worked. Okay, let's finish the game. Okay, so... Oh god. Wish somebody could help me with the title, but there's nobody... title. I'm gonna try to keep thinking of a goddamn title while doing this. Title. I can't think of anything.
Let's go, troops. Stellar Base counting on us.
You guys are still fighting? Go to him and get through this. Nice, there we go.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And... oh, I had heard you were dragging around a repurposed janitorial mechanical? My staff jokes that it's because you're a walking pile of refuse.
Interactive database updated. The unique organic substance labeled Chairman has been classified as filth, imminent for incineration.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
A machine? Well, that's then.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Please, Evan.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
Is solving the poison colonies you give up on? That's a lie.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
No.
We're helping, which is more than you can say.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
You will have to, if you... It's perfect to keep writing it down while I can fix this place.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause.
With you closing some of these folks, I hope you do a lot better.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Good, maybe some good coming out after all. Guys keep fighting. Where do I have to go now? In the middle?
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So get in there and fight.
Fugitive's a fugitive. Let it go.
Take him down!
Difficult job ahead? Consider equipping a pack of Sam's Special Solvent Stain-Out Remover. It's ruthless on residual blood slap.
Whatever comes of it, I'm just real glad to know you all.
Yep.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've been working with Dr. Wells from the beginning.
Yeah.
When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
Server. Stand in.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm aware of your diplomatic talents, Captain. You have a gift for manipulation, but I warn you, I'm no easy mark. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here for her. Let me go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
Let's talk about...
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parlay with me.
Oh, I can do that.
This prison is equipped.
Wait, can I do that? I think I can get 10 dialogue, can I? So I got 99. Yes, I can do this. I can actually do this. 100. Let's go.
You. Doc. Oh.
Yeah, 100.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Nothing stopped me so far. What makes you think you will? Don't make this hard than it be.
Did you really think I would make this easy on you? I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
Worth dying for. Don't talk to me about duty.
Don't you think I know that? Yes, I made mistakes. Costly mistakes. Leaving you alive was the worst of them all. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells. You were too dangerous to leave unsupervised. I had to make use of you. When I sent you to deal with Phineas, I thought I'd won you over. You chose to ally yourself with an irrational madman. I gave you a chance to serve the law, and you sided with anarchy. Why?
The world had power for too long. I know that the band of people.
Your convictions are admirable, even if they are sorely misplaced. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
So I could sell this.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain. And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
I tried, but I need pretty much everything, or 100. So let's just kill it.
Great work. Gosh, that's clever.
Okay, we'll save it there.
Tidying up. Good news, customers. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
Was that your robot? Really? That was your big bad robot? That was actually a disappointment.
Why won't you just die?
Get me out of here!
You don't know how glad I am to see you. You did the right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved, and long overdue. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough. I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own. Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
I got plans with the chairman in my pocket. I was going running the colony. I'm gonna run this by myself. I had to go convince the chairman to take my side. You count on me, I'll help you buy the other colony. I'm gonna do what I've always done, whatever I want all the time.
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
That robot was the final boss?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Sublight Salvage adapted to the changes in Halcyon, shifting their business model to suit the times. Their claims of legitimacy were scrutinized, but ultimately unquestioned. Lilia Hagen would continue to protect her family as ruthlessly as ever. After returning to Edgewater, the deserters negotiated workplace reforms with Reed Thompson, including a single day of rest, which came to be known as a weekend. As the world around him changed, Thompson found himself pining for the old days. He was known to spend his weekends in the cantina, nursing one of the few remaining bottles of Zero G, and repeating to himself, "It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice." As for Adelaide McDevitt, she tended to her garden in solitude for another year before passing away. Her body was discovered some months later when Reed Thompson paid her a visit in an effort to make amends. Her remains were buried in a place of honor underneath the floor of the Edgewater Cannery. Reed believed this was what she always wanted. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the Lifetime Employment Program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the riot on Tartarus, and partnered with Chairman Rockwell to run the colony together. As Halcyon looked toward the future, you remained a constant presence in the colony's administration. You were never weighed down by bureaucracy, and you never had to dirty your hands with politics. You had people who did that for you. By your influence, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Here we go. That's the end of Outer Worlds. Okay. Alright, so that's about what, hour and 40? That's a bit short to end it tonight. Okay, I got a title, but it's a dumb title, but I have to do it on the fly. Got a pig. I don't know if I should just end it for tonight or should I play another game? Because 1 hour and 40 minutes are pretty short. Nah, I'm gonna keep playing. Title. Come on. Yeah, baby. Yeah, I got a title, but it's not a good one. Yeah, there's 2 DLCs that I'm not going to do. So that was Outer World. Hey, stop that. God damn it. Yeah, that was Outer World. So that would do it for Outer World. I will keep streaming. Just give me 5 minutes to change titles and games and all that stuff. So for Outer Worlds, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Give me 5 minutes and I'll start the stream again.